In today's Parent Talk video, we're going to be talking about
children's relationships with blended families.
Let's get started. Before we get started, if this is your first time visiting our channel and you want to see more about Parent Talk videos or even just our family vlog videos, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now.
Also, don't forget to hit the bell next to the subscribe button to get updates on our videos.
So when entering into a new relationship as a step parent, sometimes it can be very exciting and it can also be very scary.
Although it's often exciting to step in and take your new role, it's oftentimes better to slow things down and to make sure you take that one-on-one time with your new children and your new role in the family.
Luckily enough for us, the boys, they were very open to having a father figure come in to their lives, and so I had to realize that taking it slow was a good thing. I had to focus on doing small activities with the kids, one-on-one time, taking 30 minutes to 45 minutes out of my day, just to kind of do what they want to do. And luckily enough for me, they enjoyed doing video stuff, so that was kind of cool. So we were able to bond with that, and I think that's very important, especially as a stepdad coming into the picture.
Every situation is different because there's some people who are step parents to preteens, which that's totally different
Atmosphere, I guess.
Luckily for us, both of our children were young when we got together, so it was a lot easier. My boys were 1 and 4.
Yeah. And
Ariana and Miranda were like 5 and 6.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
So they were still young, and so they were open, but all 4 of them were open to each of us coming into each other's lives, and they immediately bonded as brother and sisters, and it was absolutely wonderful. It just worked together. And the main thing is that kids know when you love them. They know when you're genuine. They know when you're just being fake so you can look good or have that nice role as the stepmom. Me personally, I don't like the term step parent at all. And I do not use stepchildren. They are they are our daughters. And I'm very firm on that. So only for these video purposes, to clarify, we say step parents. I wanted to make sure the girls understood that I'm no means trying to take the role of their mom, but I'm just a helper in their growth and in their life, and I love them unconditionally. So I tell them I'm your bonus mom, because I'm not here to step on anyone.
Yeah, and I really, I like that. I'm not here to step on anyone and step mom. That's interesting. So that's a good reason of why not to use that term. I mean, and maybe it's really not a good reason to use the term for you guys out there. Let us know in the comments what you use. I mean, she uses the nickname bonus mom, and the kids actually get along with that. The girls, my girls, they get along with that. They all the time say, "Oh, that's my bonus mom right there." And they talk about her. Something that's great about Carrie is that she added value to the girls by doing things that they want to do, so that way she could build the relationship with them. Even though if they were still so young, they understood that she's not mom, but she is their bonus mom. So I think that's one thing that people coming into a blended family needs to really focus on. Is just really slow down and really get to know the kids. Let them learn to trust you. And I think the best way to do that is by finding that common ground. What do they like to do, and make it about them, and then they'll be more open to you. I know that when I first came into the picture, I went into the kids' room, I found some of their toys, so that's already relatable to them. I grabbed a Power Ranger mask. It was a red Power Ranger mask. I remember that, and I had a sword. We started that imaginary trail, which is good for kids. I mean, they express themselves with these imaginary games and stuff.
But the boys were also so hungry for a father figure permanently in their life. They were so hungry for that. Isaac, because I was a single mom when Derek stepped in, but I remember Isaac was just started having some serious behavioral issues. His biological father had stepped out from being consistent in his life. So with that said, Isaac started having some really strange behavioral problems, and I suspected it was that, but I didn't know. And it was amazing because the minute Derek was able to start easing in, all those behavioral issues just ceased. And Derek didn't come in with his fist up like, boy, you better. It wasn't even like that.
I don't think
it was
can
just
be
the
that way,
present.
yeah.
No, don't, no, that's not good. But it was just the presence of a male being in the home. Like Isaac really needed that security. And I would have never known that unless it happened.
Another thing is just being a role model is a good thing, because you know, if you're able to hold yourself to a higher standard, they're going to see that and they're going to start, you know, engaging with that. I mean, just definitely, you know, getting with them and playing with their toys and finding something that was relatable with them, like we were saying, worked.
And just looking at each child, I mean, the children, but they're their own little person. So seeing them as a person, look at them and seeing and digging for those gifts and those talents within them and helping them see those things and bring those out constantly. It doesn't matter how old they get. That's every age. You need to do that. But another thing that really, really helps is for the kids to accept the new parent or whoever the new person is in the role, is to see their relationship with your spouse, you and your spouse's relationship. So hug and kiss and be as much loving and playful in front of them as you can be, so they really have that one-on-one experience of Dad really loves her and she really treats Dad right, and vice versa.
Or especially with Mandy, she's big into the art stuff, and she's always been talented in the art stuff, and that's something that Carrie realized, and she stepped in on that and found that to be something that Mandy is all about. So she steps in and starts talking about art stuff with her. So it's relatable. You know, they're opening up because it's bringing value back to them. So they want to open up and bring value back to you as the new step parent. You know, it's been many years now, and I think that we're pretty strong as a blended family. I mean, sure, we have our ups and downs and ins and outs or whatever, but every family has that. So what is it that you guys do? I mean, perhaps you can leave some information in the comments on maybe some other tips that we can help the parent talk community, you know.
Yeah, we want to know. We need to know. We need to have you guys comment. We need to know what you want us to talk about, because we are a family. I don't want to focus on us being a blended family as if that creates
a title, basically.
Yeah. I mean, we're a family, period. So even if you're not blended, leave a comment of what things that you want to talk about concerning parenting, because you're a parent regardless of if you're a step parent or not. You're a parent.
And again, I think that it'd be great if you guys also leave a comment on tips that you guys have for the rest of the community that we're building together. You know, because that's really what this is. That's what Parent Talk Mondays is all about. That's the reason why we wanted to create it, is because we want everyone to be a part of this and interactive with this. So if you have family tips or family goals or whatever you want to share, we will comment back to you on the comment section that you leave. So I think that the main point of this video is really slow down when you're stepping into a blended family situation. Really find things that engages with the kids, that is relatable and relevant to the kids, to add value to them, so they can turn around and add value to you and feel more strong and confident and safe around you. But anyway, guys, please leave some comments down. I really think that we need to grow this community. I think it's going to be important for not only us to learn, and yeah, we're not a perfect family. We're still learning ourselves, and we still got a lot of growth to do for our own personal development within our family. So.
And I want to say, if you are a blended family and you have the other parents that are consistently involved in your children's lives, it's always going to be some kind of struggle unless you all are fully centered around what's best for the kids. But as long as there's jealousy and things from the past lingering on between the parents, there's always going to be rough spots, but you've got to be ready to accept that and head for it. Just, I mean, that's my attitude on it. I mean, we've made it this far and we've been through a lot. Let's just keep plowing through because our family is worth it.
Alright guys, so if you liked this Parent Talk Monday first video, make sure you leave that down in the comments and also give us a thumbs up. And again, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and share this channel with other people so we can all add value to each other, okay? So until next Monday, we'll see you on the next Parent Talk video.